Hello there. Hello, James. My name is Christian. I'm down here in Santiago, Chile. I'm doing a very late entry to your contest. Sorry it took me so long. I was around here in my music room. Um, I saw a post entry by I think that Kim did from This Is Music, and you ask a really simple question. Show five records with bad artwork but great music, and vice versa. Great artwork and bad music. I think it's really cool idea, but I will try to do showing big bands or big acts or big artists having both things, good artwork and bad music, good artwork, because it's easy to point the finger at small bands in small labels or that don't have the enough budget to do that, and then you find out well it's a crappy one, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go with here. I have my pick up my choices. Hope you enjoy them. Yes, I think they're all here. Okay, let's let's start with here they are. Bad artwork. Oh, no, sorry. Here. So much for a professional channel. So here it goes. Bad, good artwork and bad records. And of course, I'm not going to show this one because this is the poster child for a good artwork and an awful record. So this one, please don't consider this one. Next, big bands with bad records. I think this is a great artwork. We all know the story of Nostradamus, how how from time to time he resurfaces the world and spreading his not kind of knowledge or his predictions about the world, and everybody says, "Oh, it's Nostradamus once again." So Priest decided to jump on that wagon many years ago, and they put out a great artwork. I'm going to take it out of the case. I think you have seen this many times, but the record is not good. It's not good at all. I don't think Priest and a concept album really works good. It's a very long album, a double disc of a concept that Priest doesn't work very well. There are some good songs, but most of them are not so good. So this is a classic example of good artwork and bad music. So there it goes, Priest. Next, a band that start, I think, declining with this record. This is the end of the 80s for the band, I think. And after this one, the band starts going down the hill and finally end up with kicking out the singer of the band because they were not getting along. They were fighting. They were having issues between them, and it's Queensryche. This is the album Promised Land from 1999 or 2000. It's a really good artwork, but I don't like the music at all. I think it's boring. It's uninspired. I think it's slow. It has nothing to do with. As you can see, it's a really cool artwork, but I think it's boring. I can get through this one. They have a couple of good tracks, as many albums that you're going to see here. Um, I Am I, it's a good song. Disconnect is a good song, but the other ones I think they are boring one, and the one that came after this one is even worse. And the things gets worse after record until they kick out, of course, Geoff Tate, and then they hired Todd La Torre, and they are doing a great job with him on vocals. Okay, next. This is it was kind of curious because the previous album, this one was really good. It was a big surprise, a big record, fun record, a hard rock record with a killer lineup. And then this one appears, and it was the same lineup, but it was very keyboard oriented, very AOR, very poppy, with a lot of synthesizers, and it was not good. But the artwork is really, really great one. I wish I have it on vinyl, but only on cassette from back in the day, and it's David Lee Roth and Skyscraper. Sorry about the click. I'm going to take it out of the J card. This is my old cassette from back in the day. This is a Chilean pressing. As you can see, back in the day, everything was translated. You can see it, but at least the titles of the song were translated to Spanish. There, now you can see it. Please focus. There is one. The other side. This is from 89, I think. If I can say, because the font is really small, and I used to be able to read this, but nowadays, being old as I am, I can't read them at all. But it is a Skyscraper from David Lee Roth, because after, of course, Eat Them and Smile, this is not so good. Next, here we have progressive band, a really big one. They were having a great streak of good records until this one. This one was created an idea of the lead singer, and it creates a lot of commotion in the band, and it created a gap between him and the rest of the band, because he wanted to do this stuff, create kind of an opera, a concept album, and it was not good at all. They have a lot of airplay with the single, but it's not a good single in my opinion. It had nothing to do with the rest of the catalog. But I think a couple of years ago, the band started revisiting at least this song, playing it on live, what is kind of off, just to say, yeah, to say so. It's Styx and Mr. Roboto. It's a really good artwork, but the music it's not good at all. They have a couple of good tracks, of course, and Mr. Roboto is okay, but the rest of the song is kind of not so good. And of course, this created a lot of trouble between the lead singer Dennis DeYoung and the rest of the band. They are not getting along, and until now, and I think they won't regroup again, bring him back to the, because they are doing, I think they are doing okay without him. So there it is, good artwork, bad music, Styx, Mr. Robot. Finally, my last pick, it's a big band from the 80s, I think one of the biggest band from the LA scene. It's Motley Crue and Girls, Girls, Girls. This is a great artwork. This is an Argentinian pressing. Of course, everything again translated in Spanish, as you can see there, chicas, chicas, chicas. A couple of good songs, but the rest of them, I think they are all fillers. Of course, Wild Side and Girls, Girls are good, but then have Dancing on Glass, okay. Bad Boy Boogie, not so good. Nona, no. 5 Years Dead, good. Only in the Name of, okay. Something for Nothing, You're All I Need, the bad, and of course, you can end a record with a live cover of the Jailhouse Rock, not so good. No. That's not the way you have to end a big record from a big band like this one. No, it's not so good. So there it is. Everything. The titles translated in Spanish, and well, the lyrics are all in English. This is a good, a nice artwork, really cool one with the dudes looking all tough in the Sunset Strip, with the bikes and the look between glam and bikers, but the music it's not good at all. So there is. Now let's speed this thing up. 10 minutes, I think it's getting long. Good artwork, no, bad artwork, good records. Here goes. After the two big albums from the 80s, this band decided to go a little bit low-fi, low budget. They can't be low budget, they are a big band. Good music, but bad artwork. AC/DC and Flick of the Switch. they can do something more creative or use better colors or better design, better graphics, but it's very low budget for AC/DC, but good record. Next, lame artwork, good music, and title, except Restless and Live. Oh, that's very creative. This is nothing like the music inside. It's really good. They can do something like this or like this, showing some band photos. This is a double live CD and a DVD from Bang Your Head and Live Over Europe, but really lame artwork from the big Titanic German band, except Blind Rage Live in Europe, Restless and Live. Next, let's speed this thing up. Black Crowes and Amorica. I don't know what they were thinking or smoking back in the day. Or they say, oh, let's be disruptive, let's be creative, let's create some commotion. I don't know if they created any commotion back then, but this is a bad artwork. Good record. Next, this is a really good live record from a solo artist from back in that period of time. That it is I don't know. I think you can do much better than this, Bruce. Yes, it's Bruce with Scream for Me Brazil, recorded live in São Paulo. Come on, Piranha. Do something else. Maybe something like this, or you can show the crowd. I don't know, something else, but please don't do that. That's like really lack of creativity, or maybe something like this, but not this. And finally, one you can tell is it's kind of a low budget from a not so big band, second tier band, but it's a Grave Digger and War Games. You know, the drawing's not really good. As you can see, the hand is too big. The head of the guy, the other drawing it's not so good. Even the photo of the guys wearing makeup is not so good. But the music I really enjoy it. It's really nice from back in the days. You can see it's a Noise International with other things they promoted. But this is not a good one at all. There is a Grave Digger. That's my final one. James, hope you like it. Sorry again it took me so long to do this entry. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye till next time. Bye bye.